and somewhere along the way you found jiu-jitsu, which has obviously kickstarted your whole career and everything that's followed that.
Yes, sir.
So, when did you actually find jiu-jitsu and start training jiu-jitsu, and what actually interested you in it in the first place?
So I grew up fighting a lot. I got in a lot of fights. I grew up in a couple of rough neighborhoods and whatnot. And then I got into bodybuilding, and I was bouncing at a bar when UFC 1 came on TV.
Yep.
And literally the next day, I found a place to train and started there just for like, I don't even know, very, very short, until I realized Hoist was in the United States and,
Okay.
a half hour to an hour from me. So I Gracie Academy and started training right away. I wanted to fight right away. Like as soon as I saw the tall, skinny guy,
Yep.
beating everybody, I was like, oh, that's for me. They're getting paid. They're not getting arrested, and
Yeah.
they're fighting.
Exactly.
So it was one of those. I was a troublemaker. Before there's the cliche. It saved my life or changed my life. It definitely changed it. I don't know if it saved it, but it definitely changed it.
Yep.
And yeah, so I was gung ho in jiu-jitsu. I wanted to fight, but I obviously was sold on the jiu-jitsu that he used in the fights. So I started training, and I didn't wrestle until probably 2 or 3 losses into my career from wrestlers, like decisions, that my jiu-jitsu was blue belt level. When I fought Pat Miletich all 3 times, I was a blue belt in UFC. And he had high level wrestling. He was solid wrestling and a lot of experience. So during that time, I'm thinking, I'll just submit the guys off my back because my guard's really good. Well, it's not that easy. I submitted a lot of guys off my back, but it's not that easy. So I started wrestling very late, but it helped. It changed my my career. I ended up being a top game guy a lot more the second half of my career. And striking the same, but I love jiu-jitsu, and that's how I end up with what I have 19 submission wins and 18 first round.
Yeah, that's crazy. That shows obviously that you were a submission specialist in your career, and that's exactly what you said. You love jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
During the time of the Gracie Academy, just on your Instagram page, just as I was scrolling through, that you were actually living at a Holiday Inn hotel with Marc Laimon at that time?
Days Inn. But yes.
Days Inn, sorry, yeah.
Days Inn, yeah. The Days Inn in Torrance, California. We were both in the instructor program.
Yep.
And training every day, 9 to 9. Had to be there 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Small break in the middle, and had to clean the mats, clean the toilets, clean the showers, and help assist the classes.
So you were pretty busy back then.
Yeah,
to say the least.
I was there, it was a full-time deal for sure.
Yeah. So, and you guys had mats in the hotel room as well, and you guys would roll and train at the hotel room?
Yeah, me and him would train every day, but we had guys. I had friends from Brazil because I had gone to Brazil already.
Okay.
And we had like Lucio D'Angelis, Caprito, Leo Vieira, Leo Lech, another guy who fights in Bellator now. But we had a lot of really good guys just come into our hotel room and roll, in the living room. It was really cool.
Yeah, I imagine there were some pretty crazy grappling matches go on in there with just the guys hanging out and learning stuff.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So